I wanted to make this video um, because I ran into somebody at the mall um, that I haven't seen in a while, like 5 years. And he said he was thinking about me the other day, like recently, because his cousin committed suicide. uh, and I don't think it was an accident that I ran into him and this came up, you know, because God knows I've been entertaining that. Like, I have these health issues. I tried to resolve them for 10 years, can't resolve them, so it's over. I've been doing the math in my mind, and he knows I've been doing that. I'm like, oh, have all these issues, so therefore it's over for me. Eventually, I have to call it quits. He knows I've been doing that. So this interaction happened by no accident when I ran into this person, because he's like, he remembered me. No joke. He remembered me comforting him after his cousin committed suicide. And God wanted me to remember that, because I forget about those things that I've done for people. I do. It's been a long time since I've seen them. And I comforted him because I was grieving um, my my best friend suicide. Um, I was still grieving. I guess I still am. I am still grieving my best friend's suicide. But he reminded me of that, because God knows I'm entertaining that, like I have to call it quits. I've tried for 10 years to resolve these health issues, and I can't resolve them, it seems like. So I have to call it quits. And he knows I've been entertaining that. So, uh, but anyways, he remembered the guy I was talking to at the mall. He remembered me comforting him, and he knew that my best friend committed suicide as well. And so I knew what it was like. Um, for that to happen. And I've always felt responsible. I've always felt responsible. For his suicide. Because uh, I thought I thought I thought he I thought he committed suicide because I told him that I was going to commit suicide. And I did attempt. So I found out that he committed suicide 3 weeks after I attempted. So I thought he committed suicide because he knew I was going to. I guess I never got over it, you know. And I was told through someone uh, that was seemed like my best friend was communicating through her, um, that he was just telling me that um, it wasn't my fault that he committed suicide. It had nothing to do with me. So, uh, but I've always felt guilty for that. Um, and I've always wanted to, trade places with him, because he seemed to like it on the planet more than me, way more. He liked life more than I did. 100%. So I've always been kind of mad at God in a way. I'm like, why wasn't I the one that died instead of him? Basically, when I'm the one that wanted to die for real. But another thing I was thinking about today that really has confused me a lot in life, um, like God watched all these traumatic things happen to me, get strangled, have plates smashed over my head, you know, put soap in my mouth from my mother, being kicked by my father, really hard, many times, being kicked, God watched all these abusive things happen to me. So, the last time I attempted suicide, I thought about those things. I'm like, God didn't care about me being strangled and all these abusive things happen to me. Of course, He wouldn't care about a suicide. You know what I mean? I thought that way. And so I think I'm being reminded of that again, but that the real God does care. It seems like about me staying on the earth. Seems like even though I don't know how to heal all my health issues, I don't. He knows I don't. I tried for 10 years to try to heal my health issues. I'm at a dead end, you know. That's why I'm like, I guess I have to check out, you know. But today I was hanging out with the Christians, and it kind of made me realize things, you know. About God and how He'll somehow, I don't know, something in the book of Joel, that something like that, that'll somehow bless me double or something for my trouble or something. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't think it was an accident that I was hanging out with the Christians tonight either, you know, to get me out of that mindset. Because God's smart, you know. This new God outside of the cult I grew up in is smart. The real God is smart. He is. I'm like, He's not an idiot. He knows I've been entertaining these ideas. I'm like, can't be healed. I guess it's over, you know. Guess it's over, you know. He knows I've been entertaining that. So I run into this guy at the mall. I haven't seen him in 5 years. That thinks about me recently, about how I comforted him when his cousin committed suicide. And this cousin I played cards with. So I interacted with his cousin before he committed suicide. And I didn't even see it coming either. You know what I mean? I didn't even see it coming either. So, anyways. So, but I always thought since I'm a loner, and I'm not really close to anybody really, you know, that it's okay for me to check off the planet. You know what I mean? You know, out in the wilderness, basically, check out. You know, since, you know, I'm not close to anybody, pretty much, you know. So, but I think God wanted me to realize that the impact suicide had on somebody still. After all these years, it still impacted them. As my best friend's suicide has still impacted me. Even to this day, I didn't realize it till I did this video. You know, because I do feel guilty for that. I've always felt guilty for his death, my best friend's death. But I don't know. So it made me think. It really made me think. I'm like, because I've said all along, God sees a way that I don't see. He does. He sees a way I don't see at all. He sees a path for me somehow that I don't see. I think it's over, but he sees something else. He can see what I can't see. You know what I mean? And I can't handle that. Just like I don't get it. How does he see hope when I don't see hope? How does he see a path when I don't see a path? you know, Seriously, I'm just like, it's not possible. How can he see these things? So I'm just like, but anyways, but it really made me think. It really shocked me when I was talking to this guy at the mall. It really shocked me, you know, that he thought about me recently, about how I comforted him uh, after his cousin committed suicide, because it did affect him greatly. It's still affecting him today. I didn't realize that. God wanted me to see that. 100%. 100%. He wanted me to see that. And he wanted me to remember um, my best friend's suicide, like how it affected me. And made me realize that even though I never thought I could be healed, I've made a difference in somebody's life firsthand when I comforted them. Uh, so my life does matter, even if I don't think it does, because I can't be healed, ever be healed. My life still matters, so it just kind of blows my mind. And God knows it blows my mind. I can't be healed. I'm walking around, I can't be fully healed. You know, I think it's over, but I still make an impact to help somebody. It's confusing, you know. And part of me's like, it's not fair to me. I can't be healed, but I'm helping people. It's not fair to me if I can't even be healed. That's how I felt all along. I'm just like, it's over for me, but I'm helping people. you know. But I know I shouldn't see it that way, because God's trying to make me see that it's not over for me like I think it is. You know what I mean? I don't know how, but he doesn't see it. But anyways, that's all I want to say. I gotta get going to work.